Welcome to the WaterIQ portal. WaterIQ provides you access to water-related information and allows you to provide water use information to us. It replaces the old way to submit water meter readings online. This video demonstrates how to enter a water meter reading in the customer portal. Once your ID has been verified, you'll come to the water user landing page. There are buttons to take you to a list of all your devices and the devices due for reading, and quick access links to accounts, authorizations, and water announcements. To enter your meter reading, on the Submit Reading button, select View. If you hold multiple authorizations, you can view and select them by clicking Other Clients. From here, you will be able to access meters and submit meter readings within the selected authorization. Read the privacy statement, then click Begin. Now select the device you would like to submit the reading for and click Next. Here you will be able to see the last reading and the date of that reading. Now enter the required information for the new reading, including the date of the reading, the time the meter reading was taken, and the actual meter reading. You'll notice that in this example, the meter reading field resembles an analog meter dial. If you have an analog meter, it will look something like this. When submitting a reading for an analog dial, each numeric field must be filled in, including any zeros at the beginning of the dial. However, if your meter is digital, then you only need to enter the digits that appear on the meter, and the Submit Reading field will instead look like this. And then select the unit of measure. In some instances, you may see this notice appear. It will suggest that you double-check the meter reading before you submit. Now scroll down and attach the photo of your meter showing the current meter reading. Please note that you will need to do this in order to submit the meter reading successfully. Now click the declaration box on the left and click Submit. You have now successfully entered your meter reading. Now click the OK button. It's located below the photo of your meter. You'll notice that the Devices tab will now be highlighted. You can now review the meter reading that you just added, together with previous meter readings. To do this, select the Meter to Review, and then click on the Readings tab. Here you can see the current and previous meter readings. You may recall when we entered the meter reading, a warning came up suggesting we double-check the meter reading that was entered. Regardless of whether you do double-check the reading, we are still able to submit it as is. Sometimes, however, it can be an indication that we have indeed entered the wrong value for the meter reading. And you can see here that in this case we quite possibly have. And as you can see by the image of the meter, we've put too many digits into the field. This is very simple to fix, simply by withdrawing the meter reading and re-entering the correct value. And please bear in mind that this process does not have to be done immediately after you've submitted the initial reading. In fact, it can be done after you've already submitted the meter reading and logged out. You can always come back, log in, and readjust the meter reading then. To withdraw the meter reading, first click on the relevant meter reading line. In the pop-up window, you'll see a record of the meter reading along with a photo of the meter that was previously uploaded. Now click on Withdraw this reading. And from the drop-down menu, select the reason for the withdrawal. In this example, we will select Wrong Number Entered. And then click Withdraw to complete the process. You'll now see the updated details that have been saved, and you can now close this window. The status of the meter reading is now withdrawn, and there is also a line across the reading record. From here, we can now repeat the process of entering the meter read, this time with the correct information. We will just follow the same steps as before to enter the meter read by going to Manage Readings, then reading the policy statement and clicking Begin. As before, select the meter and then enter the date of the reading and the time, both of which are the same as before. And now enter the correct value of the meter reading and attach the photo of the meter showing the reading. Once the photo is successfully added, click the declaration box and then submit. The new meter reading is now successfully submitted. Scroll down below the photo and click OK. We can now view the revised meter reading again by selecting Readings for that meter. And we can confirm here that the reading is correct and replaces the previous incorrect reading. And finally, if you need further assistance, you can find our contact details via the Contact Us button at the bottom of the menu column. Here you will find our email address and phone number. Additional information about WaterIQ functions can be found in the Business Queensland website. Select the Help button located at the bottom of the screen to be redirected there. Then, to leave WaterIQ, go to the person icon at the top right of the screen and click Log Out.